This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Now it's Hullet. That is good strength. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now the delivery climbs up big. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's shifting through the gears here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, it's come loose. Still goalless. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Ruben Dias.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. And this is Ronaldinho. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Haaland. Serginho.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And here's Seedorf. He's got away. Vardiol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ruben Dias. And Vardiol. Tchouaméni. And it's Rodri. Out to the right.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tchouaméni. Vardiol. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Van Dijk. Van Dijk. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Looking for the run, and he's intervened well there. Van Dijk. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Messi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Here's Rodri. And it's Messi. Opts for safety. Now Van Dijk. Vardiol. And it's Serginho. Mbappe. Great vision. That's been slipped through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Goes for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man...
And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Iniesta. Oh, this is a terrific run. And he's managed to get free. Header! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a sharp pass. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. There was plenty of power on that. Vardiol.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Haaland. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Nicely aimed pass.
Was 71,649.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, it's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution in progress.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus, and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
Saliba, and it's Yaya Toure. And smartly reclaimed. Pullet powering forward here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Arsenal finding their passes. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta. He's shifting through the... Gets his head on it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
No goals as yet. Iniesta. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's run loose here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Davids getting this one clear. And the shot's on here. Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Deftly away. Iniesta. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He is through here. Hangs in across. Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Hullet. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he has been fouled there. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
And it's Hullet. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Messi. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. Hullet! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring.
Can he finish? Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Seedorf. Messi concedes a free kick for that. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's another good win of the ball. Casillas punts it upfield. Can he get it through? And here's Rooney. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ronaldinho, and he's searching through. He's dealt with that really well. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Señoras y señores, deseémosle todos un feliz aniversario de casado a un miembro de nuestro club de fans.
So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Referee has just said play on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Mbappe. David is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Dink through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Seedorf. Some resolute defending there. Tries to pass it through. Maldini, a picture of focus and alertness. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Rooney. Muscular approach does pay off here. Seedorf. Now, what about a counter-attack? So we've reached the hour mark. Casillas. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's played through for him. Plenty to aim at here. Real chance! Really well-taken goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And yes, it's him again. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Yeah, winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Knocks it into space. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Now it's Hullet. Threads one in. And he's there to belt it away. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Let's a look and place it forward. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Hullet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's straight offside. Looking for the run. Iniesta. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Tries to play it through, and that could set him on his way. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And it's Hullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. No goals as yet. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for options for movement. Oh, they could be caught out here. Takes a shot! It's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, this looks sharp. Played into space. Chips it through. And Batistuta! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance to deliver. Czech claims it without any fuss. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Puskás. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Hazard, and this is Hazard. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Dixon. 5 minutes till the break. Hazard with the delivery. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bullet. Pinches it off him. Now it's Puskás. Now it's Hazard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a shot! No, he's missed it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
Bolivia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That is a great pick out. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. They're back in possession and ready to go again. A probing pass. Batistuta is onto this. Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now they can spring out of defence. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Searching pass he's played there. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And they win it back. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Hazard is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Great vision. Always onto this. Mbappe gets into a good position.
Bonjour, Speedy.
Bolivia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Albert Ferrer. Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Mbappe. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número 7. Número 19. Número 21.
Platini.
Número 18.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Número 25.
No way through. And it's Ronaldinho. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, can he get onto this? Howson cuts out the pass. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Puskás. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Azar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, what's he done? Now that's a fine challenge.
Bolivia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pings in across.
Bolivia seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Now he's got space here. Lovely, now then. Hazard. Hazard! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Just 5 minutes left. It's not an especially good pass, that. Dixon. And he's been shifted off it. Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And the number on the board is 3. Tries to pass it through. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's that, the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Bolivia desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, Very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Seedorf, he's picked his way through. Steaming on goalwards. And the finish! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Bolivia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now this could be a chance. And claimed it back swiftly. Lovely, now then. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good alertness. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. That's a shade optimistic. Van der Sar punts it upfield. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of it? Big chance! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's found a way through. It's a promising position. There's the delivery. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Kimmich cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Pullet chasing after it. Kimmich plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham! Seedorf. Kimmich. And here's Bellingham. Takes the shot! Messi gets into a good position. Vieira. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And this is Ronaldinho. Now this could be a chance. And Hullet! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Well read. And the danger is averted. And it's Bellingham. Well, they've got it again. Bellingham! It's in! And again they hit the front. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Foot in. There's the whistle for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Señoras y señores, tengan los boletos a mano porque es hora de anunciar al ganador del sorteo.
And the second half gets underway.
Bolivia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Hit into the middle.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham is the guilty party there. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Bullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Thuram. Some good work on the right flank here. Gullit did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Probing pass. Always onto this. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. So we've reached the hour mark.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham cuts it out.
Bolivia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he plays one through. And he's had it nicked away. Great skill, that's nice. That has ended up in no man's land. Showing great feet there. Mbappe! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe! Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Pinches it off him. Vieira with the slide tackle there. And it's Cruyff. Great defending, strong and determined. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Now it's Hullet. He's in a great position here. Ferdinand gets a foot in here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 18.
Tries to pass it through.
Entran número 24.
Bolivia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Platini. Yaya Toure is the district. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So that's it, it is all over. Well, what a game, unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Why you report me, bro? Suspected automated control. Sounds like smart assist to me. Lol. I'm your cutie. You think you are slick. I see how you cancel the color changes. Good job. You have mastered it. You even perfected double touch with Smart Assist. Thank you. GG bro. That's crazy work. That's manual bro. No GG to Smart Assist users bro. Lol. I have the video of when your keeper tried to kick and it gave you away. But you are really slick with it. Lol.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vinicius Junior! And he's done it! First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Bolivia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Gullit.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice sequence of passes, this. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ronaldinho for Nesta. And the pass is intercepted. And he's managed to get free. Good ball. Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Messi goes short. And this is Modric. Brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rafael Leao. Madrid with another corner. Madrid have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. The message is clear, none shall pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Well, they could break here. Vinicius Junior. Thuram. Vinicius Junior. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Nesta goes sliding in. Throw in. That is a little undercooked. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! Oh, the ball's run this time, surely! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. The most accurate pass. Rice. Ronaldinho carries the ball down the right. Is there any support? He might go for a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That pass has been well intercepted. That pass isn't the best. Shakir clears. Tries to play it through. He has found a way through. Ronaldinho. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Lewis Skelly gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Shakir will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Looking to play him in. Turan. Ronaldinho.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great vision. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And it's Hullet. He's through, now is he in? Shot, surely! Yes! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty.
Cambio de jugadores.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, what can we say about Rashford? What's not to like about him, having proven himself to be an outstanding human being all round? As a pro on the pitch, he's exemplary. I think you'll find it very difficult not to have a real feeling of admiration for what he does, but I like his professionalism and the way he's trying to grow his game too.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Pedri. Raul. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Wirtz. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's found a way past. Decent chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break...
There's the header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Guardiola. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's forced to go back. And it's been given away. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Vardiol. Now he's off and running. Can he get on the end of this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Koundé. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Throw in. Pedri. Goes for the shot! Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge. And he plays one through. That has been cut short. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank. Played in deep. Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Balde has it in a wide position. Now it's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vinicius Junior. Kimmich. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And the through ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. Pedri. And it's Wirtz. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And this is Hullet, face to face with the keeper. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. What a save by David Raya! He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the finish! Sticks it away! Two up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Ronaldinho could move up a gear here. Vinicius Junior, he's got away. In by Bullish header! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Pedri. Vieira charging forward, the ball at his feet. Looking for the run. It's hit the upright. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And this is Hullet. Guardiola. That pass has been well intercepted. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Reduce defendant, give him more speed to boost his stamina.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Ronaldinho. Now it's Gullit. Vinicius Junior. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bellingham. Now White. White making good progress on the right-hand side. Olise. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. No goals as yet. He's had it taken off him. Olise. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. And here's Gullit. He's picked his way through.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, cracking ball. Rice. Now White. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's White. Aimed beyond the defence. Hoisted in. And he was alert to it. Gullit. Ronaldinho. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good take, and is he in? Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham. Olise. And it's White. Gabriel. It's Bellingham. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. And it's Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Vieira. And this is Hullet. Bastoni.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Threads one in. He won't be happy with that one. Olise. Can he get it through? Kimmich cuts it out. Mbappe, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was very necessary.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe! Lahm picks it up out wide. And that's been repelled. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we reach the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Knocks it into space. He's found some space. Header! White getting this one clear. Back. Oh, he's been caught. He rises! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nicely aimed pass. Now he's got space here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Bellingham tries to pass it through. Well, that's well spotted. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gabriel clears it away. And it's Lahm. That's really good defending.
Bolivia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Shapes to shoot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Bolivia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Rice looking to play him in. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe, just eases him off the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's had it nicked away. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Van Basten. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Tries to play it through, and they can counter here. Stood up well to him there. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. Oh, it's Van Basten. Kimmich. There he goes, motoring forward. Danger averted for now.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw. Mbappe. Ferdinand cuts out the pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Now it's Mbappe. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Played into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Hazard.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Ibrahimovic. Platini. Good driving run. Bastoni.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Rice.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Hazard. And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
How far, bro? I day baba. Go use king out formation. Now what an I day use now. 5 at the back. Yeah. Makes sense. I get am. You get Lom and Carlos. I just want try different formations. That's all you need. K. Yeah, bro.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Borussia Dortmund against Bolivia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Shifted it to the flank. Raul. Ball looks a good one. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Mbappe is having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Olise plays it short. De Jong proves just a little bit too strong. Shapes to shoot! And now they can spring out of defence. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Mbappe. Aimed to be Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, nicely intercepted. So we're still where we started right now. Great run on the overlap here. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bullet is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Gently done. Van Nistelrooy is onto it in a flash. Borussia Dortmund upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that's gone loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Mbappe. That's a little off target. Yamal. Elise. Played into space out wide. Vieira. It's Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
And here's Hullet. He's picked his way through. Poor robust challenge. Spread it left. Van Nistelrooy. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 3, William Saliba. Coming on to replace him is number 4.
Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Substitution.
Lovely feet. Here comes the cross. Forward tracking back.
90% of eFootball now use saw to deal with them now 5 actions with your 2 full-backs running the wings wing.
De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's definitely not his best. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to play it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Ronaldinho. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now I'd just like to read out
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has
the game gone
very
spoiled.
open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was
When I observe Gerard with low streamer is playing better than the Seedorf, or maybe is my building.
knocks it into space. Great vision. Ferdinand. Mbappe. He is through. Goes for a shot. No mistake. Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Big chance! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Ronaldinho with the short one. Ronaldinho. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Now it's Mbappe. Raul. And this is Raul.
Substitutions
It's
taking
not gone
place.
well. He's in a good position. Yamal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. He's through, it's one-on-one. And the finish! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, That's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish, and the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
To turn a deficit. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
And here's Messi. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Raul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Bolivia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Both sides then
20,
taking this chance to
Mbappe.
turn to their benches.
Coming on to
DiMarco.
replace him is
Played in
number
deep.
97,
Bullish header! And
Substitution in
no, he
progress.
couldn't find the finish.
Ah, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And the pass is intercepted. Well read, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Olise. And now the breakaway. He has found the way through. Olise! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Looking to play him in. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's managed to get free.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Played out to the left flank. That pass has been well intercepted. Ball's gone out of play. He's got away.
There will be
And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that's been won straight back. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this? Koundé. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Olise. He's found the way through. And that's Judge, surely! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutral.
Is Kimmich cooking for you? What don't we know?